Welcome to Augmented Voices, the deep dive, where we look at how generative AI is, well, really changing the business world. Today, we're focusing on the impact in financial services, tech, and importantly for SMEs here in the UK and Scotland. Got some really interesting news showing how things are evolving.
Absolutely. It's definitely moving past just talk now into tools businesses are actually using. It's a good moment to see what's really happening on the ground.
Okay, let's dive right in then. Runway's released Gen 4. Big buzz around AI video creation. What's the key thing here for our listeners?
Well, interestingly, Gen 4 seems to bring a new level of reliability, visual consistency. It can keep the same characters, objects, even places looking the same across different scenes.
Right. Yeah.
Think about like a marketing campaign with a specific mascot. Gen 4 can kind of remember that mascot and redraw it accurately in multiple videos. Saves a lot of time, potentially.
So consistency is the big win.
Yeah, consistency and coherence. The whole environment feels more immersive, and it can even redo bits from different angles without needing lots of extra fine-tuning.
And Runway, they seem pretty ambitious, positioning against giants like OpenAI and Google. What's their strategy?
Yeah, they seem really focused more on the commercial and like cinematic side of things. They're partnering with Hollywood studios, investing in AI films. It's a clear direction.
Right, targeting specific industries.
Exactly. That focus might give them an edge in those markets compared to others with maybe a broader approach.
One feature that caught my eye was this reference image thing. How does that work? Sounds like a bit of a game changer.
It really could be, especially for creative work. You basically upload an image, maybe your product or that mascot again, and tell Gen 4, use this look.
Oh, okay.
And it maintains that appearance. Even if you change the lighting in the scene or the camera shot you describe, it gives much more direct control than just typing words.
So less random, more directed creation. Is that the idea?
Precisely. Runway's pushing the technical advances too. More realistic motion, that consistency we mentioned. It follows prompts better, and it seems to have a stronger grasp of the real world it's trying to mimic.
Simulating physics even.
Yeah, they're highlighting that simulating real world physics in the generated videos. That's quite a step.
Now, powerful tech always brings up the training data question. What's known about Gen 4's training?
Yeah, that's a key point and often a bit murky in AI. Runway says it was trained on a huge video data set, but they haven't disclosed the specifics.
Why not?
Likely the usual reasons, keeping their competitive secrets safe and navigating the intellectual property risks.
Which connects directly to those lawsuits we're seeing, right? Artists claiming copyright infringement.
Exactly. Runway's one of the companies in that legal battle. Artists argue their work was used without permission. Runway's defense relies on fair use, a legal concept allowing some use of copyrighted material. How these cases go will be really significant for the whole field.
But despite the legal uncertainty, Runway seems to be aiming high financially.
They certainly are. Reports mention a potential $4 billion valuation, aiming for $300 million in annual revenue. And they just launched an API.
An API, so other companies can plug into Gen 4.
Yeah, basically allows other software to easily use Gen 4's video generation. It's a clear move towards making money from the tech on a bigger scale.
This all sounds revolutionary for making videos, but what about the jobs? The creative industry impact?
Well, if you look at the wider trends, it does look potentially disruptive. There was that Animation Guild study recently found 75% of studios using AI had already cut jobs.
Wow, 75%.
Yeah. And projections suggest like over 100,000 U.S. entertainment jobs could be affected by 2026. It really underlines the potential shift these tools represent for workers.
Okay, let's bring it back home. UK business leaders, financial services, SMEs. How does Gen 4 or tech like it actually matter to them?
What's fascinating is how this improving realism opens doors. Think marketing videos, internal training, customer onboarding, explainer content, even making compliance stuff less dry.
Things many UK firms still do with perhaps less dynamic methods.
Exactly. Static PDFs, maybe simple slideshows. The potential for cost and time savings in creating engaging video content is pretty substantial. Things that were maybe too expensive or complex before could become feasible.
But are there hurdles, especially for regulated sectors like finance here in the UK?
Oh, definitely. That's a crucial point. Who actually owns the AI-generated video? Does it meet all the compliance rules? These are still gray areas legally.
Mm.
So businesses, especially in finance, need to talk to their legal and risk teams very early on.
Right, navigate carefully. What about those smaller, agile SMEs we mentioned?
For SMEs, this could be genuinely transformative, often working with tighter budgets, right?
Yeah.
AI video gives them a shot at creating really professional-looking onboarding, customer guides, internal comms, without needing a huge production crew or budget.
So things like animated pitches or turning data reports into videos.
Yeah, exactly. Testing reference-based video for customer support queries, things like that, it really democratizes access to high-quality visual communication. For smaller UK firms, that's a chance to punch above their weight visually.
So what questions should leaders be asking themselves now?
Key questions would be, where do we use video currently? Where could we use it if cost time wasn't such a barrier? Can we introduce AI video safely within our brand and compliance rules? And crucially, who needs upskilling to use these tools effectively and responsibly?
It sounds like sitting back and waiting isn't really an option.
Probably not. The biggest risk might actually be inaction. And for, say, Scottish firms often managing tight budgets, this tech could unlock new levels of accessibility and competitiveness.
Okay, changing tack completely now. Tinder, an AI flirting game. Tell us about the game.
Yeah, kind of unexpected, right? But interesting. Tinder is using OpenAI tech for this in-app game, the game. It's designed to let users practice flirting.
Practice flirting.
You get these scripted scenarios with AI characters that look like cards, and you interact using your voice. The aim is to win a date with the AI.
And you get scored.
Yeah, a 3-flame emoji score, apparently. And real-time feedback. Like, it'll suggest better ways to phrase things or tell you if you're coming across as rude.
Tinder's positioning it as just a bit of fun, though.
Yes, they're stressing it's lighthearted, a limited-time experiment, initially just for US iOS users, not meant as serious relationship coaching.
But it does feel like part of a bigger trend, doesn't it? AI companionship, AI interaction becoming more normal.
It absolutely does. It definitely blurs lines and raises questions about whether people might even prefer interacting with AI sometimes.
And for Tinder itself, it's probably part of a wider AI strategy.
Seems likely. They already use AI for selecting photos, suggesting matches. This game fits into that pattern of using AI to, boost engagement, maybe tackle slowing growth.
Okay, but a flirting game. What on earth is the relevance for a UK business leader in finance or an SME?
Well, look past the flirting context. What you actually have is AI-driven interaction designed for soft skills development with adaptive, real-time feedback. That model is widely applicable.
Okay, give me some business examples.
All right. Think financial literacy training and AI guiding a customer through understanding investments, adapting to their questions. Or employee onboarding, simulating customer service scenarios. Compliance training, making it interactive instead of just reading rules. For SMEs, maybe sales training, practicing objection handling, or even AI guiding lead nurturing conversations.
So don't dismiss it as just a gimmick. Look at the underlying tech.
Exactly. The adaptive conversation design, the real-time feedback loop, that's the valuable bit. Ignoring these kinds of interactive AI experiences could be a mistake. There are ethical points too, of course.
Like AI shaping behavior.
Yeah, even playfully. Businesses need clear boundaries, explainable feedback, managing bias, especially in regulated areas. But the potential is there. Businesses need to think about meeting customers and staff where they are, conversationally speaking.
All right. Finally, let's turn to Apple and health. Project Mulberry. What's the intel on this?
Well, Apple seems to be doubling down on health as a key area for AI. Project Mulberry is reportedly their internal project to make the health app much more proactive, like an intelligent advisor.
Moving beyond just data collection.
Exactly. The idea is an AI agent, probably an LLM, interprets your health data from wearables, food tracking offers insights, and provides personalized coaching. It's a big strategic focus, even if some feel Apple's lagging in the broader AI race.
And this might appear as Health Plus, maybe next year.
Yeah.
WWDC 2025.
That's the speculation, yeah. Features sound like AI coaching, interpreting metrics, food tracking, all integrated with Apple Watch, etc. Apparently, the AI is being trained on data from doctors employed by Apple, and they plan doctor-led health videos too.
Makes sense, given Apple's push into health tech under Tim Cook.
Definitely. The Watch R&D into things like glucose monitoring, It's clearly a priority, though, competitors like Samsung are also pushing AI health features, and analysts do often say Apple needs to show more AI muscle.
Especially after the kind of lukewarm reception to Apple Intelligence recently.
Yeah, WWDC 2025 could be pretty crucial for them to demonstrate real AI maturity.
So what are the broader implications here for UK businesses, especially finance or health-related ones?
If you zoom out, Project Mulberry is about control, context, and coaching. It's a model for AI as a trusted interpreter of data, not just a cruncher.
How does that relate to, say, a UK insurance company or an SME accountant?
Well, many UK firms already have loads of customer data, right? But they struggle to interpret it meaningfully at scale or offer truly personalized advice based on it. Apple's approach, AI trained by experts, doctors, embedded in the user experience, offering advice that's a potential blueprint.
So financial services could use AI trained by advisors for pension advice. SMEs could offer AI-powered digital accounting help.
Precisely. Think AI explaining mortgage options, interpreting insurance policies, helping SMEs prep tax documents. The potential is huge, but trust is key.
Absolutely, especially with money and health.
Right. Apple has a brand advantage there. Other UK firms need to build that trust explicitly. Transparency, showing the data sources, maybe even certifying the AI training, FCA certified AI or whatever, that becomes crucial.
So Apple's virtual doctor isn't just about health. It's a template for human-feeling, AI-powered services.
I think so. It represents a significant potential shift in how services can be delivered, offering real transformation for UK businesses ready to adapt that kind of model.
Okay, one last quite powerful story. AI actually saving a life through drug repurposing.
Yes, quite an incredible story about Joseph Coates. He had a rare terminal condition called POEMS syndrome, very severe symptoms, numbness, enlarged heart, kidney failure. The prognosis was dire.
Terminal, you said.
Yes, he basically lost hope. But his girlfriend contacted Dr. David Fagenbaum, who uses AI models to analyze existing medical data. The AI identified a novel combination of existing drugs, chemo, immunotherapy, steroids that hadn't been tried together for this condition, and it worked. Within a week, Coates started responding positively. After 4 months, he was well enough for a stem cell transplant, and he went into remission. Truly remarkable.
Wow, that's extraordinary. What's the business implication there?
Well, the argument is, if AI can analyze complex medical data to find life-saving treatments by spotting patterns humans miss, why aren't more businesses using it for their complex analysis?
You mean beyond just simple automation?
Exactly. If AI can guide life or death decisions, surely it can help a UK SME in finance, legal, insurance, or health tech make better strategic decisions by analyzing their own daily transactions, policies, emails, compliance notes, customer feedback.
Finding hidden insights.
Precisely. Pattern recognition at scale. Uncovering opportunities or risks buried in the data. The goal should be embedding this capability, not just using AI for basic tasks. Of course, trust and explainability are vital, just like in medicine. You need data readiness, and you need to train the AI on your internal expertise too, your analysts, advisors, case histories.
So strategic takeaways from this life-saving example.
Think beyond automation. How can AI help reframe problems or find new solutions? Partner domain experts with AI teams. Move towards AI as a decision support layer, augmenting human judgment, not replacing it, and champion human-led responsible deployment.
It really highlights AI's power to empower people with new insights.
Absolutely. It's like breathing new life into forgotten medicine or unlocking dormant potential within a business's own data.
So we've covered a huge amount today. Runway's Gen 4 making AI video more consistent and controllable, impacting content creation. Tinder's game showing AI for interactive soft skills training. Apple's Project Mulberry pointing towards AI as a personalized, expert-trained coach. And that incredible story of AI finding a life-saving treatment.
All showing generative AI moving into practical application, offering new ways to communicate, engage users, deliver services, and uncover insights. Particularly relevant, as you said, for financial services, tech, and SMEs here in the UK and Scotland.
Loads of opportunities, but also requires careful thought on implementation, ethics, and trust.
Definitely. It's not just plug and play.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, maybe the final thought for our listeners is this. How can you use AI not just to do things faster or cheaper, but to fundamentally augment your business, to gain deeper understanding, create better experiences, and unlock potential that's currently hidden in plain sight within your own operations and data? It's less about if AI will change things and more about how you'll proactively use it.